Ain't nobody got time for that. No, I'm such an idiot. Hello, world of YouTube. It's your boy B2J135 coming back at you again with another Black 2 White 2 Smogon Wi-Fi battle. Got another UU for you guys. Finally have some Zoroark. I know I've been delaying that. I was supposed to have been uploading Zoroark like a long time ago, but I want to use Meloetta. So in this battle, I'm not using Zoroark again, but you'll see it eventually. I'm going to use it again. I'm thinking about doing a throwback team with like when Black and White 1 first came out. Had like Darmanitan, Zenmode, Ninetales, Lilligant, Zoroark. Oh, I gotta go back to that. That team was... Anyway, so yeah, got a battle for you guys. Let's see. I forgot the guy's name, but I'll link it in the description if I can find the person. Let's see. I start off with Gligar, got Sharpedo, Roserade, Meloetta, Claydol, and Zapdos. So it's basically the exact same team as that one battle. I just battled somebody else. So and he's using Raikou, Gligar as well, Zoroark, Suicune, Snorlax, and Heracross. So he inevitably disguised his Zoroark as Heracross. And the whole time I was like, I gotta figure out which one it is. Which one it is? What is it? What is it? Where is he? So yeah, a lot of good stuff happens in this battle. A lot of hacks. Really bad hack. Was this the hack smash? You know what? I don't remember. Maybe this was. No, this wasn't the hack smash, but it was a good match. I'm kind of have to remember along the way. So let's get it started. And there we go. Okay. Click. Can you click? No. Whoops. Wait a minute. And there we go. Okay. Now it's ready. Saving. Maybe. Okay. Yeah. So got that. What do you call it? What is the thing called? It's the background of the Pokemon World Tournament. I need to actually play that. I have yet to play it. I was like, why would I play that and I could play Smogon? But anyway, he starts off with Raikou. I start off with Gligar. And I'm instantly thinking he's going to switch. But you know me, playing it safe. I go for the Toxic. Because I don't want to just go straight into the Earthquake, because he probably would switch into something like that. So I go for the Stealth Rock, actually. Okay, that's actually a better play anyway. Of course, got to get them rocks off. And I'm not scared of Suicune. He probably expected me to switch out. He went back into Raikou, thinking I was going to switch out into something that could deal with Suicune. I'm not scared. I'm a Gligar with Eviolite. Come on. So I go for the Toxic. And I think he was like, wow, why did you switch that out? Because I'm a boss. But anyway, let me see. What do I do next? After he gets poisoned, I believe I actually go for the Earthquake, or do I? No, he goes for the Volt Switch, and then I go for the Earthquake. See, he's still predicting me to switch out. See, I'm a boss. I ain't about that bullshit. I'm about staying in and getting it done. I am a Gligar, and you are not going to survive because you have 39 HP. Bye-bye! Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, that's a dead Raikou. So, yeah, that's the end of that. Now he brings back his Suicune, and I'm like, okay, Suicune, now I need to switch out, or am I going to Toxic it? No, I wasn't going to switch out because I'm like I said, I'm a boss. I don't give a fuck. So I can take a Skull. I can take one Skull, and I know, especially from the Suicune, I know I can take at least one. Actually, I can take two, but I got burned, so I was like, oh, damn. Well, at least I'm going to get the Toxic off. So at this point, Gligar is basically useless. It only exists as Death Fodder and the Toxic, because all it has is Roost, Toxic, Earthquake, and Stealth Rock. So it's useless at this point. The only move is Earthquake, which isn't doing anything to anything. So I was like, yeah, oh well, I'll just switch it out. I switch out to Jet, my Sharpedo. Why did I switch out into Sharpedo? I'm not sure why. I don't know what I was thinking. I was just rolling through the motions at this point, because I was like, okay, Sharpedo's got high attack, and I don't think he's going to get a burn on me again anytime soon, which he didn't. So I kind of got lucky. And then I was like, Suicune's got the poison, so I could probably take out Suicune with a couple of crunches. I think that's what I was thinking, because I didn't want to risk losing anything else important. Sharpedo's kind of a, what do you call it? It's a sacrificeable Pokemon, I guess. I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for, but it's something I'm not worried about. If I lose it, oh well. It's just there to kill shit. That's what Sharpedo is for. It's there to kill shit because it has no special defense or defense. So yeah. Crunch, he goes for the Scald. I get the speed boost, of course. So yeah. Rinse, repeat. He actually switches out at this point. He's like, okay, I need to keep my sweet coming. It might be important. He switches out to Gligar. I believe I still go for the Hydro Pump. I mean the Crunch, or do I go for the Hydro Pump? Predicting. Nope. I go for the Crunch because I didn't think he was going to switch. I think he was going to stay in. But he goes in Gligar. His Gligar is Eviolite. It doesn't look like it is, but it is Eviolite because it took the Stealth Rock damage. So I was like, is that Eviolite? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, it did a lot more than I thought it would. But that was because of Stealth Rock. I wasn't paying attention. So he switches out and goes into his, what do you call this thing? His Snorlax. Probably predicting a water move. So, yeah. Hydro Pump. And this does, like, just that much to Snorlax. Just look. I was like, wow. That did nothing, really. I was kind of upset. And this Snorlax is a big issue. This thing. Oh, my God. It's so fucking annoying. So... he switches out though, and he goes back into Gligar, and I believe I still go for the Hydro Pump because I was like, okay, I got HP, fuck it, just fuck it, just go for the Hydro Pump, and it misses. So yeah, lucky me, I missed the Hydro Pump. So he gets another chance to switch out and save his Gligar. So I was like, oh, I could have got rid of it right there, but yeah, not lucky. So he brings back in Bear Sheriff, the fucking Snorlax. He brings back his Snorlax, and I go for the final Hydro Pump from Sharpedo. And of course, that isn't going to kill it. It's going to do nice, but it's not going to kill it because Snorlax seems to have a lot of freaking special defense. I thought Snorlax was the defensive Pokemon. I guess I was wrong. I thought it was. I have to check. I think no, it is specially. Well, I have to check. Anyway, I go into Meloetta because, like I said, I'm going to start using Meloetta a lot more in my UU teams because it needs use. Meloetta is not getting any use. I haven't seen anybody use it. Nobody. No, all the big name Pokemon battlers. Nobody seems to use it. Nobody cares. So I'm upset. So I'm going to be the one to use Meloetta a lot more. Shit, I might use it in the OU, but I have to build my team around it. Anyway, I go for the Psychic, hopefully trying to take it out, but I don't get such luck. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to go into the Relic Song, switch over to Pirouette form, and start close combating shit. So if I can get rid of this thing early, that's what I'm thinking. I can stop the problem, which is Snorlax, you're a problem. I need you to get the fuck out of here. But then he reveals he has Sleep Talk, so I was like, okay, it's one of these sets. Shit. But then he goes for Rest. I was like, yes! Now it's my chance! Now I can close combat. But I'm pretty sure he was going to switch, but I didn't want to. I just like, fuck it. I just want to go for the close combat. So let's see how much this does. But he does go into Gligar, so I didn't decide to do the Relic Sonic. I probably should have, but I was like, fuck it. I just want to see how much this close combat does. And Gligar resists and has the Eviolite, and it does nothing. Like, what, fucking 30, 20? That was terrible. So, yeah. It was pretty bad. So, even though I have more speed, so I decided to just go for a Relic Song again, like, fuck it. Okay, I need to get my defenses back up. Because when you switch over to Pirouette form, your defense is, like, gone when you become that. So, I was like, Relic Song, switch over, and actually, that did a lot of damage, for the most part, to get rid of Heracross, to get rid of, what you call it. So, I was like, oh, okay, that'll work. So, he brings in Heracross, which I was like, okay, this is Zoroark. But then he goes for the Mega Horn, and I was like, what? What is this? Oh, you played me. I'm upset. So, down goes Meloetta. I didn't get a chance to even use it. I mean, as much as I wanted to. But, hey, whatever works. So, he switches out. I mean, I switch out into Jacques, which is based off of the Jontron bird from Jontron Jacques. You know, the one with the crazy voice. He switches out Heracross at this point because he's like, he probably knows I have either a flyer or a fighting move. So, I mean, fire move. So, actually, I do go for the Heat Wave. I don't think Zapdos has any good flying type. It can't, I don't think it can learn Air Slash. That's something Moltres does have over Air Slash. But I have to look into that. But yeah, I go for the Flame Orb. The Heat Wave. Oh, I'm derping today. What is going on here? I go for the Heat Wave and he switches out to Bear Sheriff. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to start shit. And hope I don't get paralyzed because he's going to go for the Sleep Talk. He gets the Body Slam. And I'm like, oh, shit. Don't paralyze me. Don't. Please. And it don't. I was like, oh, yes. So I get off the Leech Seed. I go for the Leech Seed because I'm like, okay, if you're going to stay in... Oh, I go for the Substitute first? Oh, okay, I guess that was smarter. But yeah, I go for the Substitute first because maybe if his Sleep Talk gives him something that's not Body Slam, I can stay in and set up on this guy. So he gets the Body Slam, though. I was like, oh, shit. Oh, well, so much for that. So let's just go for the Leech Seed and fuck it. So at this point, I'm like, okay, he's used up his 3 turns, or is it 2 turns? No, I think you only get 2 turns when you're asleep. So he used up his 2 turns, and I was like, okay, I'm going to die the next round, because he's going to Body Slam, and I'm either going to get paralyzed and survive, or I'm just going to die. So I go for the Leech Seed, it's like, okay, at least I can get some stuff off him. And he actually goes to the Sleep Stop. I'm like, what? You forgot? You forgot? No, you only get 2. He's like, oh, yeah, I totally did forget. I was like, what? Okay, I'll take it. So, yay. Just because of that, I get to keep my Roserade for a little while longer. And I think he switches at this point. Does he switch? No. I go for the Sleep Powder, predicting him to go for something like that, the Whirlwind, but I don't get it. So I was like, oh, that could have gave me a chance to do something, but it didn't. So he brings back in Jacques because of the Whirlwind. Jacques, like we did before, this guy is really specially defensive, so I'm like, damn, there's nothing I could really do at this point. I mean, I could go for the Thunderbolt and try to paralyze it, but it's just going to take a while. It's just going to be a lot of hurt and heal going on right now. So he actually switches out to get rid of the Leech Seed, and he goes into Suicune. I believe I do go for the Thunderbolt. I guess he wants to just kill off Suicune, or... Yeah, because Suicune's, basically useless to him at this point. So I guess he decides just to kill off Suicune so that he can safely switch into something else. Yeah, I guess that was a good play. Yeah, and Suicune, he left it as Death Fodder just like I left Gligar, so yeah, good play on his end for what he had to do because of his mistake on using Whirlwind and actually bringing it in. So he decides to safely bring in Snorlax, but not really because of the Stealth Rocks. Why did he do that? Why did he waste... He could have saved Suicune for something else. Oh well, it doesn't matter. He could have... Whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I go for the Thunderbolt. I'm like, come on, let me get the Parahax. If I can get the Parahax, I can probably work with something, but I don't get it. He Body Slams me. Neither of us get the Parahax, so I'm like, oh, this is not going to work. So at this point, I would speed it up. I don't know how to do that in Sony Vegas yet. And the way I'm recording my footage, I'm recording my voice for the footage, I don't have that ability to speed it up right now. But if you want, I'll leave a little link in the annotations right here saying go to this part to skip all of the bullshit. So yeah, there's that if you want that. So like I said, it's going to be just a lot of hurt and heal. I mean, for the next, where we at? We're 25 out of 36 turns. So for right now, I guess I'll just talk about stuff while waiting for something to happen. So yeah. What do I want to talk about? I don't even want to know what to talk about. Whirlwind? Is this the hurt and heal? Wait, maybe this isn't the hurt and heal. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. I don't think this is the one. I thought this was the one with the super long battle that had like a... Oh, I guess not. But he goes for the Whirlwind. Bring in Kendall, which does... Oh, it does. I did a critical hit. That's probably why. Or did he heal after this? See, it was a while ago since we did this battle. I think it was like five days ago. So I was like, ah. And then, you know, me having a life, I forget stuff. I record it because I'm like, I know I have to put this on YouTube. But then I kind of forget how the battle goes because I do other stuff. But yeah, I go for the Earthquake. Seeing how much that did, I was like, yeah, this guy's definitely especially defensive Snorlax. And because fucking Claydol doesn't have any really good attack stat, so yeah, it's not really all of that great to deal with. Now we're at 27 out of 36 turns, so the video's almost over. Not just yet. Now we're at 28. So go for the Earthquake. I guess this is there. Okay, I will leave the link if you want to see me switch into Claydol and do the Earthquake and Hurt and Heal. I'll still leave that link up there. So like I said, where all that link is, I'll leave the link to where you can skip all this. But he goes through the Whirlwind again, and it's just a lot of ish. So he brings in Roserade. I don't know what to talk about. I can talk about the battle, but you're seeing what's going on. Anyway, Rose Raid comes in. I go for the Leech Seed, of course. Yep, I go for the Leech Seed because even if I go for Substitute, I can still get World Out, switched out into something else, so there would be no point in going for that. So he gets another Sleep Talk. I think he goes for Rest. Does he go for Rest, or is it Body Slam? No, actually another Whirlwind. This is crazy. Now, what would have been bad is if I had Toxic Spikes on my side, or Spikes and Stealth Rocks or something like that. This would be a shorter battle because Jacques would be dead by now. A lot of my Pokemon would be taking a lot of damage and poison, and it would just be really bad. But luckily, he doesn't have that, which actually gives me an idea. Rest, Body Slam, Whirlwind, and Sleep Talk Snorlax. That's actually an interesting team. I could probably pull that off with something like a Doug Trio for the Stealth Rock. Yeah. Brainstorming. Okay, but I probably won't do that because you can see how I don't really like to use walls. I really don't. Only have a couple of walls every so often, like Clay Dow. Then just I don't really like to use walls, but every team needs something defensive at least. That's how I play. I have to have balance. All my teams are always balanced every time. That's how I play. I can't just have sweepers all around the board. That's not going to work. I need to have at least 2 sweepers in terms of like special or physical, or 2 special or 2 physical, and then a wall, a statuser, and something unique like Meloetta or Zoroark. Usually that's what I go with. That's usually my team for all tiers, every tier. I always have that type of set. Sometimes I go a little crazy and use 2 physical sweepers or 2 special sweepers or mixed sweeper. Sometimes I go for the unique one, which is the mixed sweeper sometimes. But it all depends on how I feel. I kind of skipped a lot of shit. So if you've been paying attention, we killed what's his face here. So it's finally dead. I forgot how, but yeah. Now he brings in Heracross. I'm like, okay, Zoroark, show yourself. Yes, finally. I finally killed Zoroark. It took him this long to finally reveal it. So at this point, we were both like, yeah, good game, good game. Because of the craziness that had happened, he was like, yeah, this was a really long match, but hey, good game anyway. So I was like, yeah, good game, dude, totally. So at this point, he goes for the close combat, and I was like, okay, I can take him out with another Thunderbolt, but he actually killed off Jacques with that close combat. So I was like, oh, do you not have Stone Edge? I don't think he did have Stone Edge on this one. I don't think he did. I know it's Scarfed. I know for a fact because he's outsped Jacques. I don't know. Maybe it is. Who do I bring in now? The Kendall. Because of the way, what all I have left was Gligar and something else. So I decided to just bring in Clay Dow. Hopefully he doesn't get a crit off, and just go for the Ice Beam and kill it. So that basically is a good game because look, he's at -2. Ice Beam at this range is going to have enough power to at least do half. So let's see. Yep, just about. So he's going to go for another close combat, and it's going to bring him down even more. And of course, you don't get any boosts. All he has is +1 over me, but I have the defensive Clay Dow, and then not very effective is helping me. So yeah, it all works out as long as I don't get a crit, and I haven't gotten one, so I was lucky in my end. So this is the final Ice Beam, and that is good game. What's your face? I'll put your link in the description. I just don't remember. I'm always bad with names. Even at my job, I'm bad with names. But anyway, Haley, Allie, Mally, whatever it said. Yeah, good game. So that is that. There's going to be another OU match coming up pretty soon, guys. So stay tuned for that. I know today is Sunday, and I've been off for about a week, and I haven't uploaded anything. I'm sorry. Don't worry, you're going to get some stuff. Capture card, same shit, different day. Still waiting, trying to get enough. Job. Oh, I got a new I got an interview. I had an interview recently with a new job. So if this works out, we might be able to get everything a little sooner because the pay is much higher than the retarded job I'm working right now. And the people were like, wow, is that what's going on with your job right now? Wow, that's bad. I was like, yeah. So hopefully I get hired with this place. If not, a couple other jobs have been calling me. So there's opportunity. So I'm just waiting for them to call me back. And it's Sunday, so you know how that is. I had the interview like Friday, so Monday we'll see. Okay, enough of that. B2J135 signing out. Talk to you guys later. Deuces.